Listen up, my friends. Today we are going to talk about the most terrifying weapon of mass destruction known to humanity. It isn't banned by the Geneva Convention, it doesn't show up on any radar, but it destroys millions of male brain cells on a daily basis. It is, of course, women's words. Men and women speak completely different languages. A man uses words to transfer data. I am hungry, I bought bread. A woman uses words to convey an emotion or encrypt a hidden message. We guys are simple, straightforward creatures. We hear the text and we take the text at face value. And right there lies the ultimate trap. A woman says one thing, means something entirely different, and gets mad at you for a third thing completely. As a famous comedian once joked, if someone tells you that you have a multifaceted personality, don't flatter yourself. They might just mean you're a jerk, a scumbag, and a parasite all at the same time. Today we are playing Translator. We're going to break down 11 classic phrases that completely short-circuit the male brain. Ladies, listen to how we actually hear you. Guys, take notes on the correct answers. Let's dive in. Fact number 1. Whatever / I'm done. The logic terminator. Let's start with an absolute classic, a greatest hit. The phrase, whatever, I'm done. Usually this gets dropped right after a man has presented ironclad, bulletproof logical arguments in a debate. He brought the receipts, he cited his sources, he won the argument. And then she hits him with, whatever, I'm done. What happens in the male brain? Error 404, system crash. He has no idea what just happened. The actual translation is very simple. I realize that you are logically right, but I hate it. I am completely out of arguments, but my pride won't let me admit defeat, so I am just going to invalidate this entire conversation. Shut down and get mad at you. Guys, trying to respond to whatever with logic is like trying to put out a grease fire with gasoline. Do not yell, what do you mean whatever? Let's finish this. She is no longer in the chat, she is purely in her emotions. As the old relationship joke goes, if a woman is wrong, you must immediately apologize to her. Just hug her or give her space to cool down. Logic has no power here. You need magic. Fact number 2. We need to talk. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. To the male ear, there is no phrase more terrifying in the English language. When a woman utters, we need to talk, a chill instantly runs down a man's spine. His heart rate spikes to 150 beats per minute, and his entire life flashes before his eyes. His brain frantically starts scanning the last 5 years. What did I do? Did she find my browser history? Did she see my texts? Did I forget the dog's birthday? He is literally preparing for his execution. Meanwhile, the woman sits down and goes, you know, I feel like we should change the curtains in the bedroom. The color is depressing. Curtains. This man had already mentally divided up their assets and moved back in with his mother. Ladies, please, you have no idea how stressful this is. It is acoustic terrorism. If you want to discuss curtains, a vacation, or what's for dinner, just say it up front. We need to talk about our vacation. Give us context. Don't make us go gray prematurely. Protect our fragile nervous systems. We could literally pass out from the panic. Fact number 3, I'll do it myself. The martyr trap. You're chilling on the couch and she's dragging heavy grocery bags or struggling to open a tight jar. You offer to help. She tightens her lips, lets out a tragic sigh, and snaps, never mind, I'll do it myself. A naive or rookie guy says, all right, suit yourself, and goes back to watching the game. Fatal error. You are already dead. In 90% of cases, I'll do it myself actually translates to, you lazy creature, you should have figured out I needed help half an hour ago. Now sit there, watch me, a poor, suffering martyr, break my back and feel incredibly guilty about it. She doesn't actually want to do it herself. She wants you to be insistent, gently push her aside, take the bag or the jar, and say, sit down, woman, I got this. If you actually leave her to do it herself, she is going to bring it up 10 years from now at Thanksgiving dinner. As my grandmother used to say, if a woman tells you to leave her alone, it means you need to hug her immediately, but just loosely enough so she can dramatically struggle a little bit. Fact number 4, nothing / I'm fine. The calm before the storm. You walk in the door, she's dead silent and aggressively slamming cabinets in the kitchen. You ask, "Honey, is something wrong?" She looks at you with ice in her eyes and clips, "Nothing, I'm fine." Only an absolute fool would believe that text. In the female dictionary, "I'm fine" delivered in that specific tone means maximum threat level. DEFCON 1. It translates to, "A global catastrophe has occurred, it is 100% your fault, and I expect you to magically guess what you did wrong." Women genuinely believe that if a man truly loves them, he should be telepathic. But men can't read minds. Inside a guy's head, the news ticker just reads, "She said she's fine. We're fine. Awesome news." And he goes to sleep. Then he wakes up the next morning in an active war zone. Guys, if she says nothing is wrong, you need to launch a full-blown forensic investigation. Sit down next to her, take her hand, and say, "I can clearly see something is up. Talk to me. Otherwise, that nothing is going to blow your house to pieces." Fact number 5, do whatever you want. The minefield. You're planning to go out for beers with the boys on a Friday, or maybe you want to buy new tires for the car instead of spending the weekend at her parents' house. You ask for her opinion. She pierces your soul with a dead-eyed stare and says, "Do whatever you want." And the man happily skips off to do whatever he wants. Lord, we are such idiots. Do whatever you want actually translates to, do exactly what I want you to do. If you do what you want to do, you're a dead man. Consider this a warning. It is a loyalty test. She is giving you the illusion of free choice just to see if you will prioritize her interests over yours. If you go to the bar after hearing those words, you will come home to a dead-bolted door or a week-long silent treatment. Smart husbands know exactly how to disarm, do whatever you want. You look her in the eye and say, "Babe, I want whatever is best for us." You decide. Boom. You just pass the buck right back. That is master-level domestic diplomacy. Do not step on that landmine. Fact number 6. Well, my friend's husband, the low blow. This isn't just a phrase. It is an execution-style hit on a man's ego. Well, Lucy's husband bought her a Prada bag. Or, Dave took his wife to Paris for the weekend, not camping. A woman says this thinking she is motivating her man. She thinks a healthy dose of competition will make him jump off the couch, hustle for $1 million, and buy her 2 Prada bags and a trip to France. Yeah, right. The male psyche doesn't work like that. When we are compared to another male and not in our favor, our motivation instantly drops to 0 and our aggression spikes. A man's first thought is, well then go live with Lucy's husband if he's so great. Why are you still here with me? Comparison kills love. To a man, it just translates to, you are a loser and you're worse than the other guys. Ladies, if you want the designer bag, just say, "Babe, I'm dreaming of this bag. You're such a go-getter. I know we'll be able to afford it soon." Hype up your own man, not someone else's. Dave from across the street definitely isn't buying you that bag. Fact number 7. You don't love me at all. Drama out of nowhere. You are working 60-hour weeks, paying off her car, you fix the sink, and you pick the kids up from school. And suddenly on a Tuesday evening, just because you refuse to watch a 3-hour rom-com with her, the verdict drops. You don't love me at all. The man just throws his hands up. What do you mean I don't love you? I do everything for this family. A man takes the words "at all" entirely literally. He thinks she is completely erasing their 10-year marriage and all his hard work. But relax, my guys. A woman isn't speaking in facts. She is speaking in her current emotion. Translation. In this exact second, right here, right now, I am feeling starved for physical touch, attention, or sweet words from you. She doesn't need you to pull up your W-2s to prove your commitment. She just needs you to walk over, kiss her on the forehead, and say, "You're crazy, babe. Of course I love you." Women live in the moment. To her, love has to be proven daily through small gestures. She already forgot your heroic plumbing repair from yesterday. Work with the present. Fact number 8. Be a man. The band tactic. This is the most toxic, underhanded manipulation in the entire arsenal. Usually it comes out when a woman can't get you to do something that benefits her. You refuse to take out a maxed-out credit card for her luxury vacation? Be a man. You don't want to spend your only day off doing heavy labor at her mother's house. Are you a man or not? It is a direct strike at a guy's core identity. She is taking your masculinity hostage. If you do what I command, you're a real man. If you don't, you're a wimp. A lot of young, insecure guys fall for this and will bend over backward to prove their worth. A grown, psychologically mature man hears "be a man" and calmly responds, "I am a man." And that is exactly why I am making an executive, manly decision. I am not doing that. As the saying goes, you don't need to prove you're a man to a woman. If she hasn't figured it out by now, the problem is her eyesight, not you. Don't let them bait you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Fact number 9, you always/you never, erasing reality. You never listen to me, or you always leave your clothes on the floor. The words always and never act like a red cape to a bull for a man's logical brain. The man immediately opens his mental database to find a contradiction. What do you mean never? On March 14th, 2018, I listened to you vent for 2 solid hours. You are lying. And suddenly a massive nuclear fight breaks out over a single word. The actual issue, the socks or the lack of attention, is completely forgotten, and the couple is now screaming at each other about statistics and terminology. Ladies, scrub these words from your vocabulary. They completely invalidate every good thing your man has ever done. He just thinks, well, if I never do anything right, why should I even try? And guys, here is a pro tip for you. Stop getting hung up on the semantics. When she yells, "You never," translate it in your head to, "Lately, I really feel like I need more help from you." Ignore the dramatic exaggeration. Address the core issue. "I'm sorry, I really have been slacking lately. Let me fix that." You will instantly disarm her. Fact number 10, I knew it/I told you so. The Oracle's triumph. Picture this. You decide to be romantic and surprise her. You book a hotel yourself, but you mess up the dates. Or you try to fix the toaster yourself, and you fry the motherboard. You already feel like a complete idiot. And then she appears. She crosses her arms, looks down at you, and says with absolute glee, "I told you so. I knew this would happen." This phrase is an absolute assassin of male initiative. Instead of supporting her partner when he stumbles, the woman uses his failure to boost her own ego. She crowns herself the all-knowing oracle. What happens next? The man makes a silent vow. "I am never taking the initiative again. Do it all yourself if you're so smart." And then, a year later, women complain. "My husband just sits on the couch and refuses to take charge of anything." Of course he does. You smacked his hand with a ruler every single time he tried and failed. When your man makes a mistake, support him. Just say, "Hey, no big deal. At least you tried." And the next time he will move mountains for you, purely out of gratitude that you didn't say, "I told you so." Fact number 11. Oh, he is so hot. About another guy. You are walking down the street or watching a movie. Suddenly your woman looking at Henry Cavill on screen, or even worse, your shirtless neighbor jogging by, blurts out, "Wow, he is gorgeous. Look at those abs." Seems harmless, right? But deep inside the man, a primal, jealous caveman wakes up. Imagine if a guy looked at a beautiful woman walking by and said to his wife, "Damn, look at the curves on her." What would happen? Screaming, crying, and an immediate divorce filing. Yet women somehow think they have a free pass to thirst over other males right in front of their partner. "I was just looking, he's a celebrity." But to the male psyche, the signal is clear. She is evaluating other mates. I am not the best option in her eyes. It's a massive blow to the ego, even if we play it cool and pretend we don't care. Respect each other's feelings. Think whatever you want in your head, but out loud you say, "Babe, Ryan Gosling is all right, but I prefer my men with a little dad bod to keep me warm." A little white lie and some flattery never ruined a marriage. So there it is, folks. The female language. It is complex, tangled, and full of encrypted codes and hidden meanings. Guys, don't get mad at them. Women are wired by their emotions. If they spoke in a straight, boring, logical line like we do, life with them wouldn't be nearly as interesting. Their unpredictability is exactly what makes them magic. Just learn to be a better translator. Don't listen to what she is yelling. Listen for why she is yelling. 99% of the time, hiding right behind, "Whatever, I'm done," is just a girl who desperately wants to be hugged and told she is the best thing that ever happened to you. If you don't know how to love a woman, you're better off just being friends. But we want to love them. Drop a comment below, guys. Which of these phrases triggers you the most? And ladies, be honest. How often do you pull the "I'll do it myself" card? Smash that like button, protect each other's nervous systems, and don't forget to subscribe.